Okay, Rob Bunting here with Ryan Clark downstairs from his office. Ryan Clark with Silverpop, and we're going to talk about some of the latest trends in email. So how you doing?
Doing well, Rob.
Excellent.
Thanks for having me on.
Oh, no problem. I've known Ryan for a number of years, and what I thought we would talk about today are some of the latest trends in email and how email marketing has evolved over the last few years. So I'll let you go ahead and take that away.
Sure, Rob. Again, first of all, thanks for having me on. And the second part of it is, I think ever since I've been in email for 9 years now, I've heard every year that email's dead.
Yeah.
And yet it still soldiers on and as one of the top revenue producing, top activity driving channels. So with that, you know, there's always something that's out there. There's always new bells and whistles that get released that are helping that help the marketing professionals and really reaching the marketing goals when it comes to conversions and getting the attention of the consumer. So yeah, some of the things that are out there, it's really all about relevance and getting that the right message to the right person at the right time. And everybody always asks me, you know, when is the best time to send?
What day of the week should I send email?
Yes, yeah, and it's and traditionally that is, you know, your testing is always going to deliver what is going to be the most relevant part for your audience. But some of the things that are out there in the industry, things like what Silverpop has done with something like send time optimization, which kind of takes that whole guesswork out of it. Really being able to send based on when they've opened your email historically is when that email will get delivered to them. Even though you launch a campaign Monday at 9 a.m., I may interact with your emails Tuesday at noon from my Gmail account, and you may open them Friday mornings first thing when you're pretending to work. So when those campaigns deploy, I'll actually get it. I'll get it on Wednesday at that time. You'll get it Friday morning. And again, it's all about not only the relevancy of the content, but it's the freshness in the inbox. So while I'm working there, ding, it comes in, and we've seen things like companies like Little Tykes drive not only a 35% spike in cart size, but additional revenue jump by almost 75% over their traditional, just, you know, more blasting away. So that's, from an industry standpoint, that's a hot button. The other piece that's really driving the industry is more of the convergence of traditional retail, consumer-based email marketing, and the B2B side of the house. They've traditionally worked very separate camps, very different goals, very different set of deliverables there, and that's one of the things that you know, being able to now wrap in things like lead scoring and marketing automation, which again, marketing automation is traditionally emails at the core, but it's just one of those things that it's really bubbled to the top lately because more companies are having to feed leads to sales and give them qualified leads in the process.
Yeah, a lot of times people think of email marketing, you think of just sending out a newsletter. But what I explain to people is like, look, you can have event-triggered emails. Absolutely. You can have tying it in with your CRM system so that someone isn't writing every single message that's going out. They're getting hit based on the actions that they take, interacting with you in other systems other than just sign up for their newsletter one time.
Exactly, Rob, and that's a great point because it goes beyond just as those newsletters and the marketing blast. It goes to whole welcome campaigns. Somebody signs up, they're getting introduced to your brand, so have a series of emails that roll out that introduce them to your brand, and then maybe different tracks based on their activity and where they are in the buying cycle. They may be receiving whole different tracks of communication, and then also you have transactional messages, which are still the most opened and most anticipated emails. So my order confirmation, ship confirmations, other triggered activity based on activity on their site. So they've looked at certain items. Abandoned cart emails are an excellent example of where on the consumer side, those triggered emails are going out and capturing what was traditionally just lost spend. They filled their cart up and they took off and never to be seen again. Now they can get an email saying, hey, you left these, you know, here's a discount, maybe free shipping, let's get them back in.
Yeah, not just get an email, but hey, here's $10 off of what you had in your cart. So now you've given people a reason to even come back and not feel that those emails are intrusive. You mentioned Silverpop. Tell us a little bit, real quick, what is Silverpop?
Silverpop, we're an email service provider globally based in Atlanta. We have offices in Irvine, California, and London and Munich, Germany as well. But really what we do is cater to the sophisticated email marketers that are really looking to accomplish this mainly in-house. So when I say that, there's kind of been a push in the industry more towards everybody looking like an agency. We want to do it for you. We want to do it for you. You know, we say, hey, it's not the secret sauce. We'll give you the tools, again, more advanced tools, but we think that, again, it's teaching a person to fish. The methodology of going back, giving them the right tools, empowering them, and with that, Silverpop has some of the best tools out there to really help and empower marketers to not only reduce those kind of agency spend, but also just be able to give them more time to be more strategic in the approach to their messaging, not just throwing it over the wall and allowing an agency to run with it. So really, that's what Silverpop is in the industry.
Okay. If somebody in Cincinnati wants to talk to you about email marketing and what they might be able to do, how can they get a hold of you?
Sure. You can always go to silverpop.com and drop information there, or locally, I'm R. Clark at silverpop.com. You can always give me a buzz at 513-774-8784.
Okay, great. Thanks, Ryan. Again, Rob Bunting here with Ryan Clark of Silverpop.